How's it going, everybody? This is Avirx, and I'm going to be playing Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice for the very first time. I heard a lot of good stuff about this game. Apparently, it's similar to A Plague Tale: Innocence. You know, it's another one of those. It's another one of those games where it's not an indie game, but it's not AAA either. You know, it's like it's in the middle. It's one of those short but sweet games. A double A game, I believe it's called. I don't know if Jim Sterling coined that phrase, but yeah, it's called a double A game. It's supposed to have a really strong narrative and a powerful dramatic story. I heard this game isn't very long, around 6 to 8 hours, and it deals with mental illness. I mean, heck, I got a notification, a warning when I started the game up telling me that this game deals with psychosis and that they talked with psychologists and stuff like that. But the page didn't stay up long enough for me to read it, the whole thing. So I don't know what to expect from this game. I'm expecting it to be a real cerebral type of game, a weird game, but we'll see. But yeah, I heard a lot of good stuff about this game, so let's go ahead and let's get started.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing.
Hold on, I forgot to turn on subtitles. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, folks.
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
They're watching.
There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. They can feel her coming. She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
In hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Turn back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's there. They're here.
Can you see them? I can see you.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're watching.
Stop.
Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Okay. All right. Interesting beginning. Honestly don't know what I don't know what to say about that. Okay. So maybe she's hearing a bunch of voices, since this is supposed to be a game about...
Really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
Focus. Focus and you'll see. What happens if you focus?
Focus. It's supposed to be a game about mental illness, so I'm guessing those are voices she's hearing or voices in her head. You know, I don't know. I have no idea what this is. Okay, getting a little bit of a stutter there. I don't know if I can if I should be recording while I'm streaming as well. I hope that doesn't like you know, hope that isn't too much on my system, on my PC. Seems to be going okay so far. Yeah, I gotta invest in a capture card so I don't have to worry about that. Go back? What the heck? Coming, coward, get out.
They're coming now. They're coming. You can't do that. Go back.
I'm just escaping after this.
The darkness is coming. It yearns for life, hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
Okay. Oh no, bad light shafts. No, not my light shafts. Oh, you can't like do anything with that. Okay, that sucks. I love my light shafts, man. That doesn't look too good. It looks pixelated. Yeah.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're calling
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay. So we're going to rescue her beloved, her significant other.
Why doesn't she turn back?
She's doing this for him.
I just say, the game looks amazing. It looks good right now. I heard that the graphics on this game are run really nicely, even on a.
She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest.
Okay, even on a lower powered machine.
Save him.
There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him.
She'll never make it to hell.
She can't let him rot here. Do you know
The
where
bridge
you
to
are?
Helheim.
Where are we?
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Okay. So this must be is this the bridge? There is combat in this game also. You know, I know that much. I don't know how the combat is though. Okay, I'm gonna head this way. It looks like we can go. Can we go that way too? I don't know. I'm gonna head over here though. Yeah, I think we can go. Yeah, stairs there. So, and it auto saved. So. Okay, and there's this again. Whatever these are. So is this game set in what is it Norse mythology with cuz I heard Helheim. So okay, voices are telling me to climb, I guess.
That's it. That's the way.
If I had to guess, I would say those those are voices in her head, and those are her doubts, you know, that was telling her to turn back, but she's fighting against it. Maybe she has anxiety. I don't know. I don't know what mental illness she has. I didn't do any research on this game. What I know is from what I've heard about it, you know, from watching YouTube and stuff like that.
You should be scared.
She has a sword.
Fool.
waiting for? Turn around.
Okay.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Okay. So we have to get past this gate.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you? It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus.
Okay.
Closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why is she looking closer?
She needs to look closer.
Focus.
How do you focus? Oh.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Okay. Do I leave? Okay, it says I have to find one like it. Okay. So this. Oh. Oh, she's remembering it.
Focus, and you will find it.
Focus and I'll find it. I don't know why they don't have a tutorial. Or at least, you know, tell you what buttons to push. I can't climb back up.
Where are we?
Okay. Oh.
Towards the gate, and the gate will open.
Okay. I found that completely by accident, by the way. I hadn't, yeah.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
Ah.
It's dangerous. Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you? It's not safe.
It said walk towards the gate and the gate will open. How do you open the
Gate
gate?
is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
I am.
It's dangerous. Follow it.
Oh, I press X. Okay.
Where will it take you? It's
It worked!
Why are there no, like, prompts? Hold on. Let me see, controls. Do you have to turn that on or off or something? Oh, run. Oh, you can run with left bumper. Focus with right trigger. Fast strike with X. Okay, so you got your attacks and stuff. Evade and block. Okay. And run is run toggle. Oh, I don't like toggle. Oh yeah, it was already off. Okay.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Ah, crap. Subtitles stuck on the screen.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
So she is. So she is indeed hearing voices then. Is she is that isn't that schizophrenia when you hear a bunch of voices? I don't. Pardon me if I'm dead wrong. I thought that's what that was. At least I think I heard that's what that was. Yeah.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip.
Is that supposed to happen? Oh, nope. What?
Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall.
Okay. Ah, okay. So we focus on these?
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead.
Okay.
To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Okay. Okay, so there's a ladder there. So I missed two of those stones then. I mean, how was I supposed to know? I didn't know, man. Sorry, folks. I had no idea. And holy crap, is it dark. See, it looks like it's brighter on for you guys. It's super dark. It's darker for me. Should probably turn the brightness down for OBS. The fight begins.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
I adjusted the brightness a little bit. I don't know if it showed up in the recording though. If you guys noticed that. I just turned it down by 1 point. We're about to fight.
You took him from me. what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Alright, combat time. I don't know why this notification's showing up, but it is. Wait a minute. How do I play? Hold up, can't you evade? Let me see. Yeah, A. Okay, A to evade, right bumper to block. Got it. Heavy strike is B. Heavy, no, oh, melee. What's the difference between a strike and a melee attack? I guess striking is with the sword and melee is punching.
Finish this! End it now!
Yeah, okay. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Oh, I forgot. Evade is A. There we go. Wait. Can't I attack him? What the heck?
She's so weak, they can see you're weak.
Well, I'm dead. Okay, so I guess that was supposed to happen. If not, that is one long drawn out death animation. No, that was not supposed to happen. No, yes it was.
A vision of what's to come.
What?
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Okay. I like the combat so far. The dark rot will grow each time you fail. Okay. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. Why do I need subtitles? And all progress will be lost. Okay, but why do I need subtitles for the words that are on the screen? What? Okay, talk about redundant. redundant. Okay, but
the hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her.
True.
With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But For now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Okay. So I'm guessing that was the games that we were supposed to die, and that was the game's way of telling us what happens when we die. So they give us a tutorial on that, but they don't tell us how to freaking play.
She's going to die.
Move my mic a little closer. There we go.
Be very careful, Senua. There's a gate, Senua. 2 gates, 2 gods.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Okay.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Seems Norse mythology seems to be pretty popular, you know. Noticing a lot of video games using it, you know, to base their stories on now. You know, God of War just did it, Hellblade is doing it, and now Assassin's Creed is, you know, they have their own story based in the Norse, you know, mythology. With Vikings and you know, and Odin was mentioned. I don't know if this is a game where you can explore. Like, is there anything you can find? Because I don't know. Is it worth it? This doesn't seem like the type of game. This seems like a pretty straightforward linear game where the main draw is the story. Just like, well, I was about to say just like a Plague Tale, but a Plague Tale has stuff you could discover off the beaten path with crafting, and you can use weapons and tools. You could actually discover stuff in that game. Yeah, now that I turned the brightness down, it seems to be a bit better. It's almost about this. It's about the same darkness as I'm seeing, but a bit brighter, and that's perfect for me. Cause I have the brightness turned down just a little bit on my screen, cause I get eye strain. So I think that works out nicely. It's not too dark for you guys, but it's not too bright either. Cause I felt it was a little bit too bright, maybe. On your guys' end, but I don't know. Looks fine now. Because I don't know if the brightness reduction carries over to the second screen.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay. Find another way. Find another way to see the truth. Okay. Last time I just focused and just looked around and found the answer. By accident. Man, this game is beautiful though. Graphics are looking great.
What's that? It's a wall. It's a door. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Come on. Push it.
Okay.
She did it. She did it. She did it.
Are we gonna fight right here? Oh, did we do something here? Oh, look at that. You can see now.
Look. Something that's different.
Okay, that's really cool.
Listen.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Looks like it either loaded or auto-saved there. It's getting pretty dark. So apparently, I think I remember hearing that this game is all about her going on a journey to try to save her. I don't know if we would call it her husband. I guess it would be her husband. I think what it is we are set in the Norse mythology, but
Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
I heard this. I think this is set in Norse mythology, but she just has mental illness though. Because I was thinking, is this whole Norse stuff all in her head? I don't think so. Could be. I don't think so. Some type of gate.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about the illusion stuff.
Take him down. Take him down. Get him down.
Okay, got him.
There are too many of them.
There we go. Alright, is that it? Oh wait. I thought he was dead.
End it. End it now. This is nearly the end.
Alright, I did it. Okay.
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Yeah. Looks like he got burned to death. What the heck? Maybe it was sacrifice? Ew, what is this? Well, I don't want to look at that any longer. Alright, let's go. So I was supposed to go that way. At first I was thinking there was some sort of other way you could go over here. You know, because they were talking about illusions at first. And I thought, man, did I touch an illusion and now I'm being punished for it for not going the right way? But no. Okay.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Align the ravens.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Align the ravens? What does that mean? Huh. Align the ravens. Okay, I don't think I need to go back out there. It seems what I need is in here. Maybe those are the ravens. I forgot I can run too. Yeah, that walking slow stuff will not do.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Align the ravens with the mark. Wait a second. I could have sworn it looked like there was like a walkway over there on the left at one point. Guess I was seeing things. I can't go up higher. See, look, I can see that. See? I knew I wasn't seeing things. Okay, I'll go through here. Yeah, like I knew I saw that way open at one point. Ah, got it. Okay. Here we go. Alright, nice.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something huge shifted. Can you feel it?
Okay.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An almost a world where the forest itself is watching.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open. You can do it. Don't.
Shut up, voices. Do what I want. There we go.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Alright. This again. Okay.
What does it mean?
Which ravens?
I gotta get up to the top up there.
Line up the ravens.
Oh, I Can't climb up.
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Unravel, follow it, and it will lead you
Wait.
to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Oh. Oh, these illusions are pretty cool.
Silence me.
Is that Val Raven or whatever? Well, he looks welcoming.
He's gone. He doesn't need. Where did he go? You lost him. Where is he? It's not your fault.
Oh, it's an illusion. So let's see. Does it look the same? Yes, it does. Let's go back through. Let's run. There he is again.
Fight me.
Is he like I forgot what they say about Raven. Val Raven is the god of or something. I don't know.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
I don't seem to notice anything different. I get the feeling I might be doing something wrong. Like, am I supposed to be following this guy, or should I be trying to do the Raven thing? Wait, what? Hey, it changed. Look at that. Oh, so we're on the other side now. I don't know how I feel about the whole if you keep dying, you know, you'll have to start from the beginning thing. That might turn me away from the game. Turn me off. It better not be, you know, too difficult combat. Cause then I'm gonna end up treating this game just like I did Dark Souls. I tried to play Dark Souls 2 like some years ago, and I just couldn't get into it because not only did I not understand what was going on, I didn't know what was going on story-wise. It felt like I was just wandering around without a purpose, without knowing what I'm supposed to be doing, why I'm there. And then I kept dying over and over, and it just wasn't fun for me. And before I get criticized and say, oh well, get good, whatever, that whole argument, I played and beat Sekiro and voted Sekiro as my game of the year last year. So don't come at me with that. You know, it's not that. It's just that the game just didn't draw me in. You know, Now with this game here, I'm not particularly drawn into the story yet. So hopefully, if the combat does end up being too tough, and I end up having to start over, hopefully by that point, I'm interested enough in the game to want to start over and keep going again, you know? I don't have that whole Dark Souls experience. Yeah, Oxbow, I feel the same way. To a certain degree. I have to be really interested in a game to want to play through something like Dark Souls. Like story-wise, I need a reason to keep going other than just a challenge, you know? I don't play video games just for a challenge. Looks like I'm back where I started at, though. What the heck? Oh, okay, I'm on the other side now. Exactly, yep. You're right, Oxbow. So clearly I'm on the right track coming through this way. Every time I come right there, she says, there he is. Like, who? There who is? Oh, here? Okay, so that's Valravn. Oh, it's a ladder right here. Crap. Okay, there we go. Ooh, glad I saw that. Okay. Ah.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. She can get
Oh.
up. It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravn tricking her. Valravn. How can she get up?
Wait.
It's him.
Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not him. He's helping.
Okay, so I guess I
It's
can go
not
back now.
him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, I can sprint. I keep forgetting I can sprint. Okay. Sweet. But you know something, I forgot that this game is supposed to be super short, like 5 or 6 hours, so I guess the dying thing isn't too much of a detriment since it's supposed to be short. You know, starting over from the beginning.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Okay, nothing that way. Oh.
Finish this.
two at the same time?
You got it! Watch out! Down! Finish!
Nice. Alright, I did it. Alright, I think I'm getting used to the combat. I think we go this way, right? I think so, yeah.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest.
Oh, wait.
Men hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Okay. I didn't know that the voices disappear the farther away you get. Alright, noted. Stay near the stone thing.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
So I have a feeling that whole quip we just heard was about her mental illness. She's talking about turning her people into strangers and home into a foreign land. Do I go down here? Wait, I'm gonna head back down. Stream is pretty choppy. Yeah, it's Mixer apparently. Do you, if you watch any other streams, do you have that issue with other people? Not really. So it must be a me thing. I can't figure out why my streams do that. Let me try.